Hello, Captains! This is your host, the Doctor / Borg Drone, and welcome to my channel, Just Trek. This video today is going to be very long, so sit back and relax because this is a long one. Grab a snack, grab a meal, whatever you gotta do. This is going to be a long experience. So today we are in the Delta Quadrant on my Romulan Faction character in Star Trek Online. He is a Reman, and he is in the tactical career, and I am going to continue playing the Delta Quadrant missions on this character. But the one that we are doing today is extremely long. We are at the Kobali front. Now, the Kobali front is a ground mission, but it's not just a mission. It's a planet-wide series of missions. In fact, there's a lot of little missions in this map, and what we're going to do is play all of them in order, because the way this used to be set up is there are 3 acts in the Kobali front, and you would play the first act first, but then you would play some more missions in the Delta Quadrant, and then you would go back and play the second act, and then more missions again, and then finally the third act. They had it all separated. But now, with the reordering of the mission journal, it's all under just one category, the Kobali front. So I think what's going to happen now is when I go down to the planet, I'm going to be able to play all of them in order. The entire thing. Which will take a while, but that's what I'm going to do today. So let's see. Kobali Prime is under attack. The Alliance is sending all available ships to help the Kobali save their homeworld. Contact Commander Mina.
Are you familiar with the Kobali? Their homeworld is under attack by the Vaadwaur, and they have requested our aid. I informed the head of their military that you would render them support on the ground. Their city has been under siege for months, and cannot take much more of it. Please do what you can on Kobali Prime to stop the Vaadwaur from destroying the Kobali.
So we will accept that. We are already at Kobali Prime. I took the privilege of going ahead and flying there. Remember, I am playing all of these missions on advanced difficulty, so it's much more difficult. This is a 100% ground mission, so we're totally going to be on the ground for this. Now, if I recall correctly, we only get to choose 2 characters to go with us. Yep. So because this is a ground mission, I'm definitely taking my healer. And I guess we'll take Tov and Kev. Well, I don't know. You know what? I'm already tactical. I need an engineer with me. Who's a good engineer? I don't know. He's got Quantum Mortar 2. I don't like what he has in terms of gear. Okay, she has the explosive drone, a turret, chronotons, and shield recharge. Definitely her. Okay, so I'm going to take my robot, who is my healer, and got everything I need to heal me. And she is good engineer, and she's got that explosive drone fabrication 3. And then, of course, I'm tactical, so we've got a balanced team here. Let's accept and go down. And then will be some cutscenes here before we get into it. Meeting Harry Kim.
Hello,
remember him?
I'm Captain Harry Kim, Starfleet's military liaison to Kobali Prime. The Vaadwaur have been assaulting the Kobali homeworld for months now. The Kobali are near a breaking point. They're not trained for war. Not like the Vaadwaur. The Alliance is here to stop the Vaadwaur and help the Kobali reclaim their home. You and several others will be leading our forces here. I'll be doing some investigations to help support the effort. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Contact Kobali Defense General, who will always be in this area. I can't move. I'm stuck. I'm not joking either. I'm stuck. I can't jump. I can't move. I can't do anything. I can click. Literally, my keyboard's working. Okay, there it goes. What in the world? I think I hit some kind of major game lag or something going on there. That was weird. Yeah, okay, we're having major rubber banding and game lag here. If this cuts out on me, I will have to pause the video and come back, but I am getting major rubber banding and game lag. Don't know what the heck is going on. Check that out. Totally rubber banded me backwards. This is, I can't even get a contact. There you go.
I cannot tell you how good it is to have you here. Our people have been bombarded by the Vadwar for months. We cannot take much more of this. Before you go out to the field, I would ask your help within the city. Morale is at an all-time low, and our people could use a boost.
Okay, of course.
We can't...
I don't know what just happened. I didn't click anything. It just automatically selected it for me. Thank you. We need your help. Okay. Actually, let's decline and go back out, and I want to do this.
We can't stop until
order.
the Vadwar leave our world.
Now here's what's interesting. It's only showing me Kobali Crisis Act 1 and 3. Where's 2? This is so broken. Let me just double check. There's nothing else in here. No, the Kobali front, and then it should be Act 1, 2, and 3. Just double checking here. Yeah, look at this. Kobali Crisis Act 1 and then Act 3. There it is. There's Act 2. So it's showing Act 2 here, but it's not showing Act 2 here. So weird. And I still am getting major lag.
We can't stop until the
Okay. This 4-part episode is composed of the Cavalry, the Sun, and the Temple of My People, and data recovery. Okay, so that's the 4 missions we're going to play in Act 1.
We've been fighting this war for nearly a year now, and it's taking a toll on our troops. We are a peaceful people. This is the first time my soldiers have been exposed to death and destruction on this scale. They're demoralized and depressed, and I'm concerned about the long-term effects on their mental health. You have more experience than we do in battle. It would help if you could speak to our soldiers and share your insights. Please stop by the med bay. Some of the wounded there have asked to meet you.
Okay, so this is the first one we're doing is Cavalry. We need to speak with injured Kobali, and that will be this way. If it'll let me get there, if it can stop rubber banding anytime soon, that would be great. May have to log out and back in. This is very unacceptable. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, I'm inside a wall. Go.
You're part of the reinforcements that everyone was talking about. Please, you have to stop the Vadwar. We can't lose our home. Not after it took us so long to find it.
I promise you I will do everything I can to help. Come on.
5th time I've been in the med bay. Don't think I can go out again after this. Could you take over for me? Everyone here is so scared of the Vadwar. Someone has to be strong.
I will make the stand against the Vadwar, apparently.
My brother, my sister, they're both dead. I couldn't help them. You have to avenge them. Make their deaths worth something. Do what I could not.
The Vadwar will pay for everything they have done to you. Okay, that should be 3. I spoke to 3 of them. There it goes. Man, the lag.
It may not seem like
Jeez.
much, but you've given those soldiers hope. We have several officers who were recently promoted, who might need some additional training, as well as several tasks that could use your presence. Would you mind taking one of them along to let him shadow you? There is so much that we could learn from an experienced Romulan commander.
Alright.
Many groups of our soldiers have become demoralized over the course of this war. I've tried my best to motivate them, but nothing has worked. They are all aware you are an expert commander with more battle experience than any Kobali. Could you visit groups of our soldiers and motivate them to keep fighting?
Speak with Anik Nasquaddle to get a Tychon to shadow you and motivate groups of soldiers. I can't stand this, guys. The lag and rubber banding is absolutely beyond this world right now. I'm gonna log out of the game and like log back in and see if that fixes it, because this is just, I can't play the game like this. I just can't. So 1 second, I'm gonna pause recording and I'll come back after I do that. Well, folks, I'm back, and very annoyingly, I'm still getting major lag. I've logged out of the game twice. I beamed up out of Kobali and back to Kobali. I waited a few minutes to log back in. I don't know what the deal is. It's Cryptic, it's not me, my internet's fine, so I don't know. A bug. Actually, the rest of Star Trek Online actually seems to be okay. It might just be Kobali that's like bugged out on me. So I don't know what the deal is. They got a problem. They need to fix it. Nothing I can do about it, so let's just move on and we'll just deal with... Look at this lag. Everybody's pausing and stopping. Look at that guy walking there. That's terrible lag. What the heck? So yeah, we're just going to deal with it the best we can. It's going to rubber band on me all over the place. It's going to be jagged. It's going to look terrible. I'm sorry. Again, not me. Cryptic, blame them. I'm going to try to work through it as best I can. Maybe once we get out of this area and out into the other part of Kobali, maybe it'll be better. I'm not sure. But let's just... can we change instances any? There is an instance on 2. There's less people. Let's do that. Maybe that will help. Is it any better? Might be a little bit better. Okay, maybe this instance is a little better. We'll go with it. Alright, let's meet our person here. Greetings. One of our recently promoted officers is ready to shadow you. He's eager to see you in action and learn whatever he can. Are you ready? I'm
reporting for duty,
so
sir.
Ready.
It is a pleasure to watch you in action, sir.
I need to do the things in the yellow. Just 3 of them, so not too bad here. Need to, I guess, bolster morale. Just like that.
Wow, I haven't seen the soldiers that motivated in a while. How did you know what to say to inspire them like that? I've tried before, but it did no good.
You don't get to be an admiral without learning how to inspire people. You learn over time.
Interesting. Well, keep going. I'll watch what you do and see if I can do that in the future.
Okay, sure. Anybody can. Let's go find more people and morale them. Let me morale you. And you have been moraled. One more. It's pretty much all it takes. Morale. Still getting some lag. Still, when I click things, it takes just a second before it engages. I'm also having another weird problem. For some reason,
This is Captain Kim. I found some information for you.
I'm getting like an auto-hail, not auto-hail. I've turned auto-hail off, so that's important. I've turned auto-hail off, but I'm getting like an auto-F function that I'm not aware of. When I go up to a contact, it's auto-initiating contact with that contact before I even hit F. I don't want to hit F, but it does it anyway. It's like auto, some kind of, I don't know, auto communication initiation thing. And I don't know where the option is to turn it off. I've never had that before. It's never been an issue, and now all of a sudden, since the last patch, since Rise of Discovery, it's an issue, and I cannot figure out where to turn it off. And I don't know what it's called. It's not auto-hail. That's a different thing, and I have that turned off. But I'll go up to a character that has like a communication, and like right there where it says speak to Captain Kim, this, you're supposed to be able to click it yourself. Sometimes I don't even have to click it. It just automatically engages without me doing anything.
Permission to speak freely.
Granted. What is it?
Something isn't right here. I've done some investigating, and I don't think the Kobali are being entirely truthful with us.
Well, what have you found?
Not so much found, as observed. The Vaadwaur clearly have superior firepower, tactics, and training, right? So why haven't they already wiped the Kobali out? They haven't hesitated to do so on other worlds. Sure, the Kobali have a shield around the capital, but they've been fighting the Vaadwaur for months now, and they're consistently losing troops and territory. I don't understand how the Vaadwaur haven't already taken the capital and finished this.
Unless the Vaadwaur's goal is to not take the city.
Exactly. There has to be some other objective for the Vaadwaur here, and we need to find out what it is. We have to help the Kobali, and we can't do it if we're blinded.
Okay.
Understood. I won't let you down.
So basically, I've got to investigate now also what's going on with the Vaadwaur.
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur leave our world. Thank you for your assistance. Your presence here means we're not fighting alone anymore. That's more important than you know. My son is in the trenches now, and he could use your... Wait, what's that?
It's an attack. And guess who
The
has
Vaadwaur are at the
guess
gates.
who has to go stop
You
it?
have to help us.
Me.
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur...
Repel the Vaadwaur attacking the gates. Alright, I'm getting a little bit better performance on this instance, but still a little laggy, I can tell. Alright, let's take out the Vaadwaur. Aid to wounded soldiers. And repel incoming Vaadwaur. I'm going to try to use my mind as well. There we go.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Yes, it worked. It did work.
Personal shield losing power.
There's the explosive. That explosive drone did a good job on that Vaadwaur. Yeah, definitely feeling a lot of lag right now. Well, I'll just have to power through it. I'm finishing all kinds of things here. Look for more Vaadwaur. They're there, but they're not advancing.
Kim here. Something definitely isn't right.
Uh-huh. You say?
The General is waiting for you. I'll keep trying to figure this out.
Alright, you do that. Okay, we're back to here. Talk to the General. That was too close, Admiral. If you hadn't been here, your stand against the Vaadwaur will give our people the motivation they need to keep fighting. And we have so much more to do if the Vaadwaur made it this far than I fear for my son in the trenches. Get our Delta mark.
My son's
Congratulations,
commanding
Admiral.
our forces outside the city. The Vadwar should
See,
never have reached us
it
without
auto-hailed him. It auto-accepted, like, the next communication with him, and I didn't want that to happen, but it did it anyway. Alright, now we've got the sun, which is the next one.
We can't stop until the Vadwar leave our world. My son Jitanian is commanding our forces outside the city. The Vadwar should never have reached us without so much as a warning from him. Something must have happened. Here is his position in the field. Take the nearby transporter and make your way to his command post. He may need assistance.
Okay.
We can't stop until...
So we have accepted the sun, and now we will go do that. So you see, we're still in Act 1. Haven't got to Act 2 yet. So there's like 4 missions within each act. So I'm going to add this transporter pad thing to my thingy. Now I can go meet his son out here in the trenches. I'll go ahead and take this loot too so I can salvage it. Oh man, the lag. Just trying to take the stuff. Alright, here's where we'll meet Hanshin Jitanian out here.
We're hanging in there, but we could use your help. I am, although I understand your confusion. Kobali reproduce by reanimating corpses and then integrating them into our society. We're assigned to existing family groups who teach and care for us. My first life was a long one. I don't remember it, however. I am Kobali, and my father is a source of inspiration and wisdom for me.
Wait, what? Of course, I should have already known that.
My people do not reproduce in what you would consider a normal fashion. Instead, we use a genetic virus to alter the DNA of corpses from other species, reanimating them and transforming them into Kobali. We call this process rebirth. The process takes several months. Afterward, a new Kobali is assigned to a family group who will help him or her adjust to our culture and learn our language. All memories of the Kinstaya or past life are left behind. It can be difficult to accept this new life, and my father was of great help to me during this time. Some Kobali cannot accept the change and flee to search for their former lives. In these cases, it's our duty to find these lost souls and help them return.
Why do you reproduce this way?
This is not something we normally discuss with outsiders.
But you're doing it now.
Suffice it to say, our ancestors experimented with forces they did not understand, and we were irrevocably changed by their folly. Faced with our own extinction, we found a way to survive. Now rebirth is the greatest gift we can give to the dead. Who wouldn't want a second chance at life?
I see.
Yes, we have 2 problems. Our transporters in our forward base have stopped working, and troop morale is low after the last attack.
Morale, yeah.
Could you give us a hand by getting more soldiers back into the fight? I'm still looking into the issue with the transporters.
Okay, so we need to go motivate people to get back in the fight. So we'll just go motivate these people then, won't we? Motivated and motivated. And motivated. Do you need motivation? Yes, you do.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
motivated.
The soldiers have been beaten down so much I can barely keep them going, but they seem bolstered by the outside help. We still have no idea what's disrupting our transporters. Maybe you can find something on the Vadwar or from any of their crates in that area.
Okay, now we need to go find crates, basically. Like these crates here. Scan crates. That's what we're doing now, scanning crates. Let's go all the way around this way. There's other people here too, by the way. This is an open world kind of thing. So there's a lot of other people here. And I'm just looking for boxes. Crates. And then of course there's Kobali, not Kobali, Vodwar along the way we have to fight, just like this.
Shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking
There's a lot
damage
of them.
detected.
Somehow I finished that. I didn't even scan the last one, but it went ahead and did it. Weird. I think sometimes if other players have like the same mission as you. Now see, I didn't do that. I did not activate whatever communication that just came on. That just activated by itself. I hated doing that. How do I stop it? According to this information, the Vodwar have placed transport inhibitors. Your orders, send the data to our ship. Sending. Done. The engineering team has found a wavelength our tricorders can emit to disable the inhibitors. We just need to get close enough to trigger them. And I'm having a problem here. It's hard to have a communication while you're in the middle of a battle. What I was trying to say before is I think if you have other players doing like the same mission as you, it kind of also counts toward your mission. So if they complete it, it's completed for you too. I think, could be wrong about that, but I think that happens. And that's why sometimes a mission will just complete by itself. Golly, okay, the Vodwar are not going to stop coming, so I need to move on here. Need to do what the mission is.
Flanking damage detected.
Sometimes you just have to do that and just do the mission because they do not stop coming after you.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying, I have nothing to heal with. Alright, next. I know we need to go up to this transporter over
Flanking
here.
damage detected.
Good grief. Yeah, they just do not stop. Man, tell you what. They need to slow down the spawns a little bit, I think.
Captain Kim here. I need to speak to you as soon as you return to the city.
Alright, let's return to the city. Whew. Again, I do have it on advanced difficulty, so maybe it's whoa, what in the world is happening? It's totally breaking on me. The entire thing has gone to crap. I don't know if it's recording it this way and you can see this or not, but my frame rate has gone to 5 frames per second and it's freaking out on me. Absolutely freaking out on me right now. I'm gonna have to pause recording once again and log out and back in because it has gone bonanza on me. Alright, I have logged out and back in once again. How many times have I done that now in this playthrough? Now it's working. I don't know what happened, but my frame rate went to literally 5 frames per second and it was going... It almost did it again. What the heck was that? This thing is buggy as all get out.
I've been noticing something strange. When I first met the Kobali, they didn't seem to be a particularly religious people. Lindsay, Jedliah I mean, certainly didn't say anything about it. However, now, almost every Kobali I've met follows one creed, and there's a temple located just beyond the trenches. I've tried to find out more about their practices, but they keep telling me it's forbidden to share them with outsiders. Maybe, but I don't remember the Vodwar having a particular belief system either. This may not be much, but I'll continue my investigations. Maybe this one is a dead end.
Okay. Yeah, this, tell you what, they really need to readjust Kobali. Look, I'm getting lag again. If it's not lag, I don't know what, okay, I've got just a handful of problems here. Whatever. I might just power through this, guys, and, like, skip the dialogue. I am not kidding, because I'm sick of this.
I'm sorry.
I'm sick of it myself. I have logged in and out of this. And this guy does have a point. We need, we need our whole entire away team, not just 2. That's another good point. We only get to take 2 of our away team with us, but in reality, we really do need our whole away team on this planet, not just 2 of them. It really would help. And also, I'm getting the lag again. The lag is really bothering me. I'm going to go back to instance 2. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. So I'm getting lag. I'm getting weird frame rate issues. Look at that lag. Look at that lag. I slid across the floor when I was hitting to go forward and then did a barrel roll. This person is saying the game is very unbalanced here in Kobali. He's absolutely right, he or she. And we do need our entire away team, not just 2 of them. I'm really getting frustrated with this myself. And I've played this thing many times. I've had great fun on Kobali before. This is not one of those instances. This is, look, my frame rate's doing it again, jumping around. Oh man, this is bad.
We can't stop until the Vadwar leave. I'm sorry, but could you return later? I believe you need a break. You've already done so much for us. We couldn't possibly ask you for more. Thank you. We can't stop until the Vadwar leave our world.
You know what? I'm just gonna like push through this. That's all I can do.
I've discovered a few interesting things that can help us with the Kobali. Do you have anything? I've been thinking. Our only way to find out what the Kobali are hiding is through the Vadwar.
Okay.
We need to find out where they're focusing their attacks, and then why. That may be able to shed some light on the situation. Yes, my crew was looking...
I'm getting tired of this, folks. I'm sorry. If you want to see a very thorough playthrough of Kobali Prime, watch my previous playthroughs. I've got much better ones out there on my channel of this. Look at that lag. You can search it. You can search this mission, Kobali Prime, or whatever the mission was called. And I've got many playthroughs of it, especially the very first one. So go watch those if you want to see a good playthrough. Right now, I'm just going to barrel roll through this because I cannot stand the lag. We need to get through this so we can get to the next thing. But it's so buggy now and so terrible. And I'm just not going to put up with it.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
I'm probably going to lose my bridge officers, but you kind of have to on this planet. Like he was saying, it's very unbalanced. It's actually very difficult.
Flanking damage
That's okay.
detected.
Right now, all I'm concerned about is just completing the mission.
Personal shield losing power.
Surprised I'm still alive. Now I'm dead. and I'm just gonna
Flanking damage
run through it.
detected.
It really is difficult. They've got, they really do need to fix this. Run, run, run. My bridge officers are going to die again, but that's okay. All I'm concerned about is getting this finished.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Scan before they hit me. Good. Send information to ship.
Your timing is impeccable.
Now go defend this thing over here.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
Just gonna run, run, run. Gotta run in the square so it starts. There we go. Just now I gotta defend this area, but that's fine. One of my bridge officers is actually still alive. Yeah, I'm sorry guys to have to run through this and skip the dialogue and all the story and everything, but the gameplay experience right now is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible on Kobali Prime. Cryptic needs to come in here and fix this thing. Number one, they need to fix the lag and the rubber banding and all that. Number two, they do need to do some rebalancing of the VOD war. Maybe cut down on the spawn times a little. Or cut down on the damage. One or the other. And then number three, something they should have really always done from the beginning, and that is allow us to have our entire bridge officer ground team. Instead of just two people, we need all of our bridge officers. Do those things, fix those things, and this will be a good experience. Right now, people are frustrated, and I see why. It has been a lot better than this in the past, so right now it's not a great experience. It's something you just kind of want to get through as quickly as possible. So I understand that, and that's exactly what I'm doing, trying to just get through this. Trying to just get through this as quickly as possible. But again, I've got previous playthroughs of this, so you can go watch those.
Looks like we've made it to the lowest level of the temple.
If you want to see all the dialogue. It's
Let's
out there
see
on
what's
my
in
channel.
there.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
I really snuck up on them, didn't I? Pretty tough. take a lot of beating.
Thank you. Take this.
And this is
That's
basically
a lot of stasis pods.
Basically, this is the big secret here. So this reveals why the Vaadwaur want the
Let's get a scan of these.
Want the capital, but they don't want to like destroy it. Basically, there are Vaadwaur here in stasis.
I never imagined that we would find this. The Vaadwaur aren't fighting the Kobali over territory. They want their people back. This is why the Kobali stopped wandering. Everything they needed was here. It's not right. Some of the Vaadwaur in the stasis tubes could still be revived. The Vaadwaur are a dying race. Their methods may be extreme, but they're doing what they think they need to do to survive, just like the Kobali are. But their culture is directly interfering with that of the Vaadwaurs. Is that right? Just because we like one side better doesn't mean they're the ones who get to survive. Regardless, we need to take this information to the General and get him to explain why they hid this from us. If the Kobali had been upfront with this from the start, we could have figured out a better solution for this.
Okay, go back to the General. Yep, all the Vaadwaur that have been in stasis.
You've both returned.
General, we know about the temple. When were you going to tell us?
Secrecy protected our future, Captain.
How are we supposed to help you if you won't even tell us what the problem is?
That's enough, Captain.
Captain Dralia, you're late.
The Kazon delayed me. What's the situation?
The Kobali temple is full of Vaadwaur stasis pods that they are using to
I
reproduce.
see. Captain Kim, no matter our personal feelings, we must follow the Prime Directive. We are not here to change the Kobali culture. We are here to protect them.
We'll talk more about this in private. I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Yes, you will. Right now, in fact. I'm sorry, Admiral, for everything. We never should have lied, but you're an outsider, and we learned from the past experience that not everyone can accept or even understand what we accept is necessary. I couldn't risk losing your support. It won't happen again. I'll give you all the information you need. The Vaadwaur will not stop, even if we return the remaining stasis pods. You know they won't. Look what they've done to the Turay. Even the Klingon have fallen. I'll give you some time. We'll talk again when I have more information on our next move.
We can't stop until... Before we begin, I must apologize.
So that should finish Act 1. It says data recovery, which is part of... Oh, yeah, part of Act 1. Okay.
We can't stop until... Before we begin, I must apologize on behalf of the Kobali people. We meant no harm in using the Vaadwaur. When we found the stasis pods, many of them were damaged beyond saving. We honored their fallen by using their forms to preserve our species. The Vaadwaur, however, do not... Our ways are difficult to understand. For some, they may be reprehensible. No matter what the Vaadwaur think, we cannot end this practice without dooming our species to extinction. And that we will not do. Jetanian has sent word that he needs aid. Are you willing to help him?
Yeah.
We can't stop until the
Okay, speak with Hanshin Jetanian. Let's go back to him up here. So we're still on Act 1, finishing... This is the last part of Act 1 before we start Act 2. Alright, almost there. lag. Come on, there, give me a button.
We're hanging in there, but we could use... Yes, thank you for coming. One of our bases has been overrun. That facility contained research vital to our cause.
Recovered data, basically. Alright. So now we need to go this way, and we need to hit all the... That yellow circle right there. We need to recover Kobali data from overrun base. And yeah, we'll definitely be encountering a lot of Vodwar out here. Luckily, there's other people playing as well, so that helps us a little bit, because that is not part of that mission. What we need to do is basically scan these crate things. 16%. Crap, full of Vodwar up there. Vodwar everywhere.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
There's some data. No, come on, recover. This one's not lighting up, so that's weird. So now I may encounter some that aren't lighting up. That means I'm going to have to go around and check every one of them. Hey, don't target me. 66%. Yeah, need more.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I think this is one, yeah. Okay, probably one more ought to do it. I think this will do it right here. Now we need to erase Kobali information from the Vodwar consoles. Do that right here. Alright, meet with Hanshin Salador in the forward camp. Now we're going to move forward out of this area and into a new section. Thank goodness. Making some progress. If my bridge officers will follow me, that would be great. They get stuck on those things, those shields and things. AI is very, very terrible. Once we meet this guy, I think we'll be starting Act 2. So that's good. Finally get away from Act 1, all that area over back there. Making some good progress.
Thank goodness you're here. You've recovered the data from our lost base? Excellent. I knew you could get the job done. Now, we need your expertise on several issues we're encountering.
Yep, that finished Act 1. We can actually turn that in now. And we're done with Act 1, but see, we're not done with the Kobali front yet. So if you go to the Kobali front, see, we're still in progress. That's because we need to do Act 2 now. So let's start Act 2. This is a 3-part episode. We're going to do Looming Shadows, Hidden Assault, and New Warfare.
The scientist in our camp could use your help. We are examining the bodies of fallen
Okay, so we're going to go examine bodies around here. Right here, actually. Pick up foreign chemical in the Vodwar's bloodstream and DNA. The chemical does not appear to enhance anything in the Vodwar's physiology, but there are traces of Kobali signatures in the chemical patterns. Send findings to your ship. We've received the data. This is interesting. The presence of Kobali-like signature gives me an idea. I'm going to run a quick simulation that replicates the genetic virus that the Kobali used to turn corpses into living Kobali. Ah, that's what I thought. The Vaadwaur have injected themselves with a chemical to prevent the Kobali from turning them into Kobali. It's highly experimental and somewhat volatile, but it works. If the Vaadwaur perfected it, managed to inject it into all the stasis pods beneath the temple, they could stop the Kobali from taking their people. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's turn that in.
Excellent work. We've already lost several scouts assigned to search the Vaadwaur bases for this information. Oh no! This could be devastating! The Vaadwaur intend to destroy our ability to reproduce. We need more information about this chemical.
I wouldn't call it reproducing. You're not reproducing. You're not. You're mutating dead corpses into your species. That's what you're doing. You're not reproducing. Let's get that straight.
Of course we are. What else would we do with them? We give the Fallen a chance to be reborn. And now that the Vaadwaur are attempting to eliminate our entire species, we must take every opportunity to expand it. Dishonorable. We believe that not turning a lost soul into a Kobali is a grave insult. It is saying that person was so despised, so destructive, that they do not deserve a second chance at life. I would not wish that upon anyone, not even the Vaadwaur.
Your life, that is, not their life.
We have already lost several scouts trying to get this information. Now we need to focus our efforts on obtaining samples of this chemical. We have no scouts to spare, so we have reports that they may still be alive.
We can recover chemical samples or rescue scouts. I'm going to rescue scouts. That's probably more important. So now we got to go out into the world and rescue 3 scouts from the Vaadwaur. And we're doing Looming Shadows now. I'm not going to do the found missions. There's a Kobali right there I just saved. Nope, I didn't save. Somebody saved, not me. They saved him. I got to get away from the other team because I have to wait for that to respawn. They're going to get all my scouts.
Enemy
Hey, don't
targets
shoot
on
me.
sensors.
Run, Scout, you're free. Oh, no, you're not free.
Personal shield losing power.
Now you're free. Okay, I got 1 of 3 now. My robot is stuck somewhere. She's way back there. Must be stuck. Now she's moving. Oh, she's over there. They do that sometimes. Really weird. Okay, got 2 scouts. Should have 2 scouts. Yes, got 2 scouts.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Hey, I got all 3. Okay. Confer findings with your bridge officers. Don't go running off. Where are you guys going? Alright, some of the scouts we rescued mentioned an abandoned Vaadwaur base nearby. They might have left something behind. Okay, we're having a war, apparently. We will head to the abandoned Vaadwaur base. Complete left behind. I don't want to complete the open mission. I want to go down here and do this. See, somebody else is already here doing it. I hope it counts for me.
I'm here with reinforcements.
Yeah, I need to get down
We
here.
have to form a plan of attack.
So I'm part of it.
I'll try to override the console. We need to get these shield generators working.
So now I'm playing with other people. That helps. We'll get it done a lot faster. And it'll count for all of us. Okay, see, that other person is activating that. And now I can just sit here and defend the place. I like it when you're playing this with other people because it does go a lot faster.
Personal shield losing power.
It's also a lot more fun when there's other people doing the same thing you're doing.
The console is all yours.
Nice.
Get all the data you can from it.
See how nice that is when other people are playing with you? I love it. All right.
Have you found anything?
Cutscene here.
If that's true, then the Vaadwaur intend to infect everyone on the planet, living and dead, with this virus. If they succeed, it could mean the extinction of the Kobali people.
So what we found out is the Vaadwaur
I'll
can
stay here
use
to
the
gather more
virus
data. Recommend you inform the Kobali immediately.
that protect them from becoming Kobali. They can use that virus to actually destroy the Kobali. And that's what they're working on.
We can't let this happen. The Vaadwaur clearly want more than this planet. They want to drive us to extinction. Please, take this news to General Kinnell. We've repaired the transporter at this base, so you should be able to come and go as you please.
Now we need to take the transporter to go take this information to the General. Then we can get on with the next mission. That is awesome.
The Vaadwaur plan to make all organisms immune to rebirth? They have gone far beyond what I thought they were capable of. This is no mere war. This is an attempt at genocide. I will inform the members of the Alliance at once. We may need to move battle operations forward to combat this new threat. We will need your help again soon enough.
Okay, turn that in.
Our forward base...
Alright, now the next one is Hidden Assault.
We can't stop. Our forward base in the hills has new information regarding... We can't stop.
So now we're going to go back to where we were, Hinchin Salador. I love that. It's like a Gorn in a bathrobe. We are going to go to the hillside base now. Back where we were. We can talk and do this. All right.
Yes,
news.
I do. The Vaadwaur have data on their project somewhere in the hills. Our scouts attempted to recover more information, but they never made it back to base. The data should still be
Look
on
for
them
data on
if
the
we can find their
anti-Kobali
bodies.
chemicals on Kobali fallen citizens. So we need to recover data from dead Kobali. We're going to scan 3 of them. Pretty simple. We just have to fight the Vaadwaur along the way. Getting rubber banding again. I finished some kind of open mission. Well, I didn't succeed, but I finished it. Even though I wasn't really in one. Vaadwaur in my way. Look at that lag. I hit a button and it takes like 3 seconds before something activates. Really terrible. Okay, let's get into this yellow circle because that's where I need to scan the Kobali. That should do one. This should do two. Now we just need a third, and this one will do that. Okay, now we recover data from the forward base. That's an open mission. We don't need to do that. We just need to go this way. I'm going to go to the forward base up here in this yellow circle. Hopefully there'll be some other players. This now is more fun. Once we start up the hill here, these missions get a little more fun and interesting. And especially if you have other people with you, it goes pretty quickly. But right now I don't. It's just me. Recover data. 1 and then 2 is over here. Captain, I've analyzed the data and determined that it details part of the composition of the anti-Kobali chemical virus. The Vaadwaur split the data into 3 parts and hid each one in a separate base. If we could recover all of them, we'd have enough details on the chemical strain to create a counter agent. So basically, more bases. We have to go infiltrate.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Let's get around this area. Get away from all that. Yeah, I'm all by myself here. No other players. That's unfortunate. Recover data. And recover data over here. That explosive drone thing always gets me. The lag was so bad on that one, it didn't even show me throwing the grenade. The grenade just like instantly appeared and hit them without it showing the animation. That's how bad the lag is now. Won't even show us the animation. Yeah, see, with this many Vaadwaur, we really do need our entire away team. We should have all 4 of our away team here, not just 2. We need our entire away team. Because that's a lot of VOD war to deal with by yourself. It honestly really is. If you've got a weaker build, this planet could be a nightmare for you. I mean, I've got a powerful build, and you see how bad it is for me. Just imagine somebody with a weak build. This would be a nightmare.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Defeat incoming VOD war to recover data. Worst rubber banding and stow, this person says here, on this world. Ramira, I agree. It's extremely bad. What do I need to do? I need to hit this thing. And the respawns are already coming. I can hear them. Okay, let's move on. Find the Kobali hidden base, which is up here, not so hidden. Oh, this is our hidden base. Find the Kobali hidden base. I don't need to look for hidden base. I know where it's at. It's right there. Hanshin Grazer.
Excellent. We've been wondering when we would hear from anyone else. And having some place the Vaadwaur haven't found yet has been extremely valuable. Unfortunately, there is still more work to be done. We have key components of the strain, but we still need one last thing before we can create an antivirus.
Turn that in.
Your information on the Vaadwaur's anti-Kobali research has been invaluable. But in order for it to work, we need a sample of the original strain of the virus. We know that the base near us has the original strain of the virus stored, but we don't have the strength to assault it. Would you lead the charge to get the original strain?
Yeah, you know I will. Complete the open mission, Chemical Strike. Now there is one thing I'll say. These missions and the storyline of the Kobali Homeworld Prime, all this that we're going through, is actually really good. It's a great storyline. The problem is in the execution. They've got so many bugs and problems and unbalancing and lag and issues that it makes it unfun.
Flanking damage detected.
Complete the open mission, Chemical Strike. Clear base of all Vaadwaur. I thought I did. What am I missing? Something didn't click. Is there still a Vaadwaur I need to kill? Maybe these over here?
The base is clear. We can start the data download now.
Okay. Now I can hit this. Well, it was lit up before. I thought it would work then. It didn't work. Yes, no, maybe. Lag? Anything? Something? Someone? Next.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Yep, and there's the chemical that, well, kills all the Kobali. I'm safe, though. Oh, now I have to defeat incoming Vaadwaur on my own.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Who are these people? Oh, these are other players.
Flanking damage detected.
See, it's nice to have other players because you get to use their powers too. Okay, completed that. Recover chemical data. Hopefully this will work for them too. I'm not sure. Upload your data to your ship. How? Yes? No? Something, anything? It just says upload the data to your ship, but it doesn't say how and where. Do I need to go back to the base, maybe? See, that's what, it's not very clear on instructions sometimes. Upload the info to your base. Upload the info to your ship. But where? Where does one do this? I think here, maybe? There we go. We've received data on the chemicals, sir. Examining them now. According to our readings, the chemical you encountered is designed to reverse the Kobali's rebirth process. The virus acts within seconds, and once the Kobali is infected, there is no recovery. Increasingly enough, in some ways, the virus resembles the treatments the Doctor used to temporarily restore a Voyager crew member who was revived by the Kobali genetic virus. According to this data, the Kobali killer chemical was meant to wipe out all the Kobali on the planet. The anti-Kobali chemical would ensure that any Kobali they missed would not be able to continue their species. The Vaadwaur want to kill off the Kobali as fast and efficiently as possible. No loose ends. Can an immunization be made? Yes, but it would also take some time. We will coordinate with Captain Dralia and Captain Kim's crew to do what we can. According to the data you recovered, the Vaadwaur have a large amount of the chemical stored in their main base and are planning on unleashing it on the Kobali. Your orders? Begin work on a counteragent. Okay, so now it says we actually need to take the transporter back to the city before we can finish the rest of Act 2. Or Act 3, I don't know where we are. I know we're in Act 2, I just don't know if that was the last mission of Act 2 or not.
The Vaadwaur have a chemical that can instantly kill us? I don't even know how to respond anymore. I can only hope you all can come up with an immunization to it soon. I will rally our soldiers. We will need to make an all-out attack on their main base and stop the Vaadwaur before they can complete their horrible work. Speak with me again soon. Hopefully, we will be ready to begin the assault then.
Let's choose the Kobali Warfare Specialist. That's a duty officer, so that's nice to have.
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur leave.
Yeah, we're still in Act 2. Let's return to Cunel. Okay, we finished Act 2. Awesome, so we are completely done with Act 2. Now it's time to move into the last act of the Kobali front, Act 3.
We can't stop. We can't. Our time to strike is now.
Now, Act 3 consists of breaking the wall with our last breath, and then our chance for peace. So breaking the wall first.
We can't stop. Our time to strike is now, before the Vaadwaur can deploy their main chemical payload. We would like you to be a part of the assault squad. Your first step will be to take and secure the Vaadwaur forward base in the mountains. Capture the base, and then meet with our squad in one of our hidden outposts in the mountains. They'll brief you on the next step. Move fast. We do not know when the Vaadwaur will begin releasing their chemical payload. We can't stop until...
Now it gets good. Now we're in the last 3 missions, and this gets really good. And we'll end with... We get a lot of rewards for doing the Kobali homeworld. A lot of Delta marks. If you really want Delta marks, and I think you get, what? The Iconian thing? For the Iconian reputation? It's really worth it. We want to go to the Upper Hillside base. Was it upper? Yeah, upper. Okay, we need to just head this way. Complete the open mission at the gates. Oh, and it looks like we've got some people with us. Maybe, possibly. I don't know where they're going. Definitely have some people up here, so yeah, it looks like we're going to have some company on these last missions. That'll help us for sure. For sure. Wonder what kind of weapon he's using. It's got some kind of blue particle effect on it. Maybe that's the crystals doing that? Oh, it is the crystals doing that. That's cool. I've never seen them used like that. Hey, I think we did it. Hold the line against incoming Vodwar. Wait, now I need to hold the line, or did I already do the hold the line? No, that's up here, isn't it? Yeah. This is hold the line. These Pavho crystals are pretty nice. Yeah, working together with a team is really nice.
Personal shield losing power.
There we go. See, it does count for you. Counts for them and you. Good. I like having a team here. Or another group. Really helps. Now we just sit and wait for this to finish.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Still pretty good. Getting very close to finishing this part. We're making good progress now on Kobali. It was a little frustrating at first, but it's a little better right now. Little better right now. Still experiencing lag, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Not like it was at the city part. Almost ready. And then we'll go to the next base. Okay, now we move up. Look, we got an ancient power cell and an Iconian probe data core. See how cool that is? These missions really do give you a lot of reputation gear that you need. Reputation stuff so that you can buy gear. So they're good for that. Excellent work. Victory is close. All we need to do is destroy the stored chemicals. So let's turn that in. Now it's time for With Our Last Breath. This is it, the final push. The base is fortified, but let's take it out. And with our group, I'm gonna go with this guy because he's good. He's got the Pavho crystals, and they are really cool. So I'm gonna benefit from him. Getting a lot of lag, but it's worth it. It's worth it when you got another team with you.
Flanking damage detected.
Makes it a lot more fun.
Personal shield losing power.
Looks like we have another team with us too. We got several people here. That's good. Oh, look at that lag, that rubber banding. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Other people join and it gets crazy. The lag goes crazy, I should say. Didn't even need to disable that one. Well, man, we're moving fast. Yeah, I can't even finish these because other people are already doing them with me. Or other people are doing them with me, so it's going so fast. We're already over here now. This is the last part, by the way, the last section of this. So get ready for the end of this mission up here.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected.
That's all the 6 of them. Good. Now we can move on to the last part. I just blew them.
We will not rest until our people are returned and the Kobali pay for their actions.
This is El Basso. There he is. Come on, guys.
Flanking damage
I
detected.
don't want to deal with you. I got the boss.
I will not rest until I see every Kobali dead in the Vaadwaur shall live on. I will make sure of it. I will not forsake my people to the fate of these disgusting creatures. Impossible.
And that's it.
My people. I am sorry.
There's going to be a cutscene, so I'm going to let that play. Another Iconian probe data core and another ancient power cell. So you can see this gives good rewards for reputation gear stuff. Alright, I'm going to signal, which is going to end the mission and do a cutscene. The immunization is complete. The Kobali will no longer be harmed by Vaadwaur chemical attacks.
But the Vaadwaur will return at any moment. I suggest we pull back to the city.
Agreed. We need to deal with the Kobali using the Vaadwaur for rebirth.
It's a very Star Trek storyline.
Captain Kim, that is
It's
not
very
our
good.
concern. The Prime Directive is clear on this.
The Vaadwaur were trying to exterminate the Kobali, but the Kobali are trying to eliminate the Vaadwaur by absorbing their culture. I understand the Prime Directive, but we're already here. We're already involved. And the results of the Kobali's actions are no different than the Vaadwaur's.
You have a point, Captain Kim, but I believe this would be better discussed in a more secure location.
Agreed. We'll give you an escort to the city.
Uh-huh. Guess we're going to walk there. And now we can go back. Now, we're not done with the Kobali Prime. That was just the last, basically, big mission. The last mission is basically an eye-opener, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second.
We can't thank you enough for all your help. The war will continue, but now we have the upper hand. We're trained, and we're prepared to finish the fight. We have only one more topic to discuss. What should we do with the stasis pods we currently hold? We thank you for all your help. I believe it is time we discuss what to do with the remaining Vaadwaur stasis.
Oh, this is actually the last mission I was talking about. So, look, we got cool things here. Now this is the last mission of the third act of Kobali Crisis. It's called Our Chance for Peace.
We can't stop. Thank you for all your help. I believe it is time we discuss what to do with the remaining Vaadwaur stasis pods. Our lead scientist wishes to speak with you within the temple about the problem. I believe Captain Kim wishes to be present as well. I suggest talking to him first.
And look what we'll get for this. 50 marks, another ancient power cell, secret keeper, which I don't know what that is, a character bind on equip something, a Kobali personal shield.
We can't stop until...
Speak with Harry Kim to enter the Kobali temple. So this is the last thing here. No combat. I think this is just all revelation, so check this out.
The Kobali have invited us to their temple to discuss the status of the Vaadwaur stasis pods. Are you ready to go?
Yes. Just in case, though, I'm going to take Robot and Kitty, but yeah, I don't think there's combat here in this one. Speak with Kobali scientist. Which is not here. At the end, okay. So yeah, we just go around. Everyone's thanking us for what we did. Hurrah, yay, we saved the day, sort of, kind of, for now. Maybe, but not really. We haven't really ended the war with the Vaadwaur, and I'm stuck. We haven't really ended the war with the Vaadwaur, but we kind of postponed the end for right now, at least. Let's talk to the scientists.
Thank you for meeting us here. We have spoken with delegates from the Alliance and have come to an agreement about the Vaadwaur. We will cease reviving Vaadwaur from stasis pods that are failing, and ensure the upkeep on said pods.
Well, that would be good. I think it's for the best.
Yes, I have come to see that now. We will release the remaining Vaadwaur from their pods once their current forces have shown us that we can come to a peaceful solution.
Okay, so you're still
In
holding
the
them as
meantime, we shall
hostages.
continue to use this area as a holding area for non-Vaadwaur who will become Kobali.
So basically, you're still going to hold them as hostage. Got it.
Yes, I know it may seem grim to you, but for us, it is sacred. This shall be a place where those who have lost their lives await to have a new life given to them. In time, we will fill this hall again with those who can earn another chance at life.
It is good that we could all come to a solution. I will take my leave. 'Cause I don't really
Are you
care.
ready to leave? I think we've done everything we can here.
Yeah, I'll return to the city.
Thank you again for everything you've done here. I'm relieved that we've cleared this up and can move forward with the Kobali. Let's head back to the city.
Yeah, let's do that. And then this is the big reveal. Really cool the way that they put this in here like this, but in a stasis pod way up here.
Don't worry, Harry. I'll take good care of you.
It's another Harry Kim. Remember, there's 2 Harry Kims. And you wouldn't think it, but there are. Remember when some people came over from another Voyager? Remember when it was like split in 2? And like Naomi came over, and I guess it was Harry Kim. Remember one of them died, but another one came over from another Voyager? That's the one that died. So they still have him, and he could be turned into a Kobali, I guess. I don't know. But interesting, and I like how they put that in there. This is a strong storyline. It's a strong storyline. It really is. And if you really pay attention to the Kobali Prime storyline, it's a good Star Trek story. It's solid. The execution needs work, but it's a solid storyline. They got a lot of bugs and things to fix here. Alright, now we're going to get all this goodies.
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur leave our world.
And we're pretty much done. Act 3 complete. Turn that in. We earned a lot of...
We can't stop until the Vaadwaur leave our world.
Playing the Kobali Prime homeworld storyline stuff, we made a lot of skill points. We made a lot of delta marks. We got a couple of Iconian probe things and a couple of the other data things, which are used in the reputation to buy reputation gear. So the rewards, we got a warfare specialist too, a Kobali warfare specialist. We actually got a lot. I mean, look at these good rewards we got. Kobali personal shield, kit specific rewards, 2 Iconian probe data cores, which are used to buy reputation gear. Here's our Kobali warfare specialist, like more kit stuff and other random rewards as you play. Got a Kobali split beam rifle, so a lot of Kobali stuff there. So we also got a Vaadwaur cluster torpedo. Did we get that in the? No, we got that in a previous mission, didn't we? Yeah, forget that. Well, okay, so yeah, good rewards. This mission, you could call it, this conglomeration of missions on Kobali Prime gives good rewards. So it's worth it to play it. And it's worth it to play it for the storyline, because the storyline is really excellent. And it explains, you see, now we know why the Kobali are in conflict with the Vaadwaur. It really explains that. And that proves my point I made in a previous video, that the mission, All That Glitters, should come after the Kobali front. You should have to play this first to understand the Vaadwaur, and then you would play All That Glitters and you would understand what Gaul is talking about there. So All That Glitters really needs to be flip-flopped with the Kobali front. It just does. To make sense in the storyline, they need to flip-flop them. Absolutely. Okay? Now, let's just go over all of this here in general. Like I said, I love the storyline. Storyline, great. A+. The execution needs a lot of work. They've got bugs and problems here on Kobali Prime, and they need to fix them. They've got lag. They've got rubber banding. They've got, I guess the instances just can't hold that many people. You get around a lot of people in this instance, in this map, and it gets laggy and bad. And one of the fun parts about this is playing with other teams and having them help you through it and playing those little missions and stuff through it. So that's a good part of the fun, and you need to be able to do that. There's also other bugs. I think it's unbalanced, as somebody had mentioned in the chat you were watching. It's unbalanced. The Vaadwaur are really hitting hard, and they spawn way too fast. They either need to bring down the spawns, reduce the damage, and or also allow you to have your full complement of bridge officers. There's no reason why we shouldn't have all of our 4 bridge officers with us. That just should be a thing. So fix those things, and this could be fun again. When I originally played this, I used to have a lot of fun here on Kobali Prime. I did not have fun in this session. This was not fun. This was aggravating. So I used to have a lot more fun in the past. They need to fix these problems so that it's more fun. And other people are experiencing the same problems as you saw. So it's not just me. Other people are frustrated as well. So I'm not out of my mind or going crazy here. They got problems and they need to fix them. So this can be fun. Now, as for the whole putting all the missions together in one mission like they've done instead of the separate acts they used to have, I'm fine with all of that. I'm absolutely fine with all that. I think it plays a lot better if you play it all at once. Yes, it's long, very long, but it's a lot better if you play it all in order, just all at the same time rather than splitting it up throughout the whole Delta Quadrant missions. So I like that. The only thing they need to do is make it a little more clear what the correct order is, because they allow you to click on any of those missions in an act and play them. You could play them out of order. They need to make it a little more clear what the correct order is. They could number them, for example, 1, this mission, 2, this mission, 3, whatever. They need to do something to make it more clear what the correct order is, because someone who doesn't play the game might click one and play it out of order, and then it would be weird. So play it in order, but they need to make that clear, more clear. Okay, so there we go. That's Kobali Prime. We're done with that. We can move on. And it was a burden, but it shouldn't have to be a burden. The next mission is called Capture the Flag, and that's what we're going to do in the next video. So I want to thank everybody who sat through this very long video to the very end and watched the whole thing. Thank you for watching and staying with it and the whole thing. If you did that, if you sat through the whole video and you're watching it right now at the end, let's put a code word in there. Let's put zombie busters. Zombie busters. That's what I'm going with. Zombie busters in the comments. And the reason why I say that is because that's what the Kobali are. They're zombies. Flat out. They're zombies. So they're reanimated dead people. So zombie busters. Put them in the comments if you watched the whole video to this point, and everybody will be wondering what the heck you're talking about. It'll be great. Alright, well, thank you all for watching this video, and stay tuned to the next one.